Teapot and sleepy cup. In a cozy kitchen that smelled like vanilla and cinnamon, lived an old teapot named Warmy and his friend, a porcelain cup named Sonia. They sat together on a wooden shelf and loved the evening time. Every night, when the house got quiet, Warmy started to gently hiss and hum tunes that sounded like Grandma's lullabies. Sonia listened, tilting her little ear-shaped handle, and softly hummed along. Their favorite moment was when Mom put water on the stove and made some warm herbal tea. Steam filled the air, making the kitchen feel even cozier, like it was getting ready for sleep too. "Tonight it's chamomile and mint," Warmy said. "That means it'll be a calm night." Sonia was filled to the top, and a spoon of honey was added. She felt useful and loved, and that made falling asleep even nicer. When everyone in the house was asleep, Warmy and Sonia quietly chatted, remembering old tea time stories. Even if it rained or the wind howled outside, the kitchen always stayed warm, soft, and super peaceful. The little house under the dandelion. Under a tall dandelion, with its fluffy white puff swaying in the wind, lived a little frog named Loop. His home was hidden among green leaves, and the roof was a big clover leaf. But the best part, it always smelled like mint, freshness, and a little bit of magic. Loop wasn't just any frog, he was the keeper of quiet. He didn't jump loudly, didn't clap his paws, and even spoke in a soft whisper. All the animals knew. If you wanted to relax, take a break from worries, and just be still, you went to Loop. Every evening, the animals came to his little home. The squirrel brought a pinecone to cuddle. The hedgehog brought crunchy leaves that sounded like stories, and the little owl brought his soft who instead of music. They all settled in, some on moss, some on a soft cloth, some leaning on the wall, and just listened. Loop sat quietly in the corner, making dandelion petal tea. Rain tapped gently on the roof, and it was the perfect sound for falling asleep. No one rushed sleep, no one asked, "Are you sleeping yet?" Because Loop knew the secret. Sleep comes to places that are quiet, warm, and where you can just be yourself. And if one day you hear raindrops and smell mint, maybe you're close to Loop's little home. Puffy the cloud and the sleepy forest. High up in the sky lived a little fluffy cloud named Poof. It was soft like a marshmallow and loved looking down at the world. Poof's favorite thing was flying over the sleepy forest. Everything there was quiet, calm, and a little bit magical. Every evening, when the sun hid behind the hills, Poof floated down slowly to whisper bedtime stories to the trees. As it whispered, the leaves rustled softly, yawning with joy. The squirrels curled up to sleep. The owls got ready for their night watch, and a little hedgehog gently pulled a leaf over himself like a blanket. One night, Poof noticed a tiny bunny who couldn't fall asleep. He was tossing and turning under a bush, jumping at every little sound. So Poof floated closer, wrapped him gently with its soft edge, and whispered, "Don't be scared, I'm here. I'll cover you with sleep like a warm blanket." The bunny sighed, yawned, and his ears went still. Everything in the forest felt peaceful and sleepy. Even the stars seemed to shine a little softer, so they wouldn't wake anyone. And Poof floated back up into the sky, quiet and gentle, like a mom singing a lullaby. A whale named Deepy. Far away in the deep blue ocean lived a whale named Deepy. He was the biggest, but also the kindest. His voice was low and calm, just like the sea, and all the ocean animals loved when he sang. Every evening, Deepy gathered the little fish, octopuses, and seahorses around him. He started to hum a soft lullaby, and the water became a little warmer, a little calmer. Jellyfish danced like glowing umbrellas, and the crabs stopped moving, listening to the music. But one night, Deepy couldn't find his favorite star, a sea star named Lullaby. He swam up a bit and lit up the sea floor with his soft glow, and finally saw her hiding behind some seaweed. She was scared to sleep alone. Deepy reached out his fin and said, "I'm always here, even when you can't see me." Lullaby snuggled up next to him, and the song went on. Up on the surface, stars appeared like reflections of all the ocean dreams.